This is the last time I'm doing this specific video because I've already exposed this about four times. It's the last time I'm doing it because this is going to debunk the whole lot of it, because it's proof that Planet X is being pushed by a bunch of Satanists. I'll just go straight to it. As we see here, it was first mentioned in 1976 by author in his book, The 12th Planet. He believed the planet is home to ancient aliens called the Anunnaki, who he claimed created the human race. So this person doesn't even believe in God. So it's no wonder why they're pushing the Planet X. No wonder. Well, honestly, why do you think they're pushing the Planet X so much? Why they've been pushing it for centuries? Because it's a cult. It's a cult agenda. Of course, Satan's gonna do anything to make you question God. So he's gonna make up an unknown planet. I mean, this unknown planet's not even mentioned in the Bible once at all. No mention of it in creation. No mention at all about it, is there? I mean, if God created it, I'm sure he would tell us about it. Because God didn't create it, because it doesn't even exist. It's a simple fact. And I've basically had arguments with people, and they can't back it up. All they do is give you a video. Oh, here's a video that Planet X exists. Somebody could have easily been CGI'd that. The government have been pushing this since 1976. So of course they're gonna put these videos up, aren't they? Notice how there's thousands of videos over the past years of Planet X. Wonder why? Because most people pushing this ain't Christians. They don't believe in God. Because look at it. This is who was the author of the book of the 12 planets. So there's no denying it. You can even just look it up. These people are straight up Satanists. They ain't of God. So of course they're gonna keep pushing every single year that the world's gonna end in September 23rd by Planet X. And I mean, this Christian numerologist, since when is numerology been allowed in the Bible? Not once. Numerology is witchcraft, sorcery. And to the little haters, oh, numerology isn't evil. Yes, it is. God makes it clear. If you use witchcraft, you ought to go in hell. The price years ago, if you were a witch, you would have been burned alive on a stake. That's so serious God took it. Because every single witch doesn't use magic for good. They use it for evil things, like satanic rituals, contacting demons. So of course, these Satanists, these numerologists that call themselves Christian, that ain't Christian, no Christian would associate with witchcraft. That is what numerology is. Numerology is also connected to geometry, or whatever it's called. Claims a verse in the Bible proves that the world will end. No, it doesn't. There's no mention of September 23rd. And I'll show you this, Luke 21. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts falling, failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. But the thing here, that they're basically cherry picking scriptures, that they're not given the revelation scriptures where it says the moon shall be turned into sackcloth and the moon shall be turned into blood. Notice though they're not using that. Wonder why? Because nobody can say, oh, this is true of it. I mean, honestly, where this is saying here, there will be signs in the moon, this scripture here is also leading and connected to Revelation. So, if you're gonna twist scripture and just use this, you have to use Revelation, because these two are connected. There is signs in the moon and the sun, the solar eclipse, the blood moon. We haven't seen a blood moon yet. There's no Antichrist on the earth yet. So as you see, apparently matches the date of the great solar eclipse. They also said with the solar eclipse that there'd be 4 days of darkness, and it didn't happen. When Hurricane Harvey, don't these people know that most of the hurricanes, the Hurricane Irama was a man-made harp. It was done by harp. They mess with the weather, and noticed how 13 people died. What is 13? A cult number, a rebellion against God. So why do you think they put 13 and they put 23? 23 is a cult number in numerology. It's basically worshipped numbers. Why do you think 9/11 happened on 9/11? 11, 23, 13 are all occult numbers that the Illuminati worship. And then you got September was pointed using codes from the Bible, and also a date marker shown by the pyramids of Giza in Egypt. They also said that these so-called manuscripts by these false prophets, because that's what they are, they said that one of these prophets predicted in 2012 that the world was going to end. It didn't happen. And this is what people don't understand. Just because NASA says something doesn't exist, doesn't mean it's real. They said the same with Planet Earth. They said the same with Flat Earth, Ball Earth. They promoted for years that the Earth is a ball, and you get celebrities coming out saying the Earth is flat. They're making fun of you. They're laughing at you, because they know whatever they put out in the media, you're going to soak up like a sponge. They're laughing at you, because 1 minute they'll say that, oh, the Earth is flat, oh, the Earth is a ball, and on and on and on. The NASA are deceivers and liars. Most of the Nazis from the war were connected to NASA. Well, as we see, conspiracy theories, mysterious planet, and as I said, he believed the planet is home to the ancient aliens called the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki is known as the gods. So if you call yourself a Christian and you're worshipping the planet X, you're basically saying that there's more than one God, and there isn't. The Anunnaki are known as as you see, who he claimed created the human race. Complete garbage. Aliens didn't create no one. Aliens are demons, but these are going to make fun of it, and of course they're going to say to you, oh, aliens exist, worship them, because it's a way of getting people to worship demons. As the date fast approaches, they should remove that name, seriously, because none of these people are Christian. None of them are. I mean, you got Christian numerologist, which is witchcraft, and you got some Satanist here that wants to promote, oh, the Planet X exists because I saw a video on YouTube of a lens flare, and I saw a video of someone making a video that could easily be CGI, or it could be special effects. I mean, we live in 2017. Someone could, I mean, you've seen movies, the special effects they can make. I'm sure there's there is technology out there where you can make things appear that fake. Is called CGI, and it's also called technology. It's time to wake up. Just because you see a video on YouTube saying, oh, I saw Planet X, and they'll just continue to, you'll notice it's either red, orange, because it's a lens flare. It's been debunked, most people have been exposed for it, yet they continue to lie, and they most likely go out and buy another phone that makes a different colour, just so they can carry on promoting their bull. Being as you see, Nibiru, also known as Planet X, will pass the Earth, bringing with it volcanic eruptions. When has the last volcano eruption happened? Not been one with these so-called earthquakes, has they? Where's the tsunamis? Where's the tsunamis? 50-foot tsunamis. Not here, is they? Joke. And people need to realize that the government can manipulate the weather any way they want. They can manipulate the weather and cause things like hurricanes. I mean, come on now. The hurricane was in the shape of a 6. 3 times 666. Mark of the beast. They're openly admitting it. They openly admitted it on live TV. Oh, this hurricane could have been caused by HARP. They admitted it live. And still, people want to deny the reality. And even a woman was called into a radio show saying they manipulate the weather, and of course the host of the show laughed it off and ignored it. And it buys into the idea, Book of Revelation, there's no mention of a planet in, I mean, honestly, there's no mention. So they're saying that this planet causes earthquakes and God doesn't. What a joke. Absolute joke. It's a straight up abomination. I mean, honestly, 1 minute they say it's a planet, then you've got a rock here. I mean, since when is a planet an asteroid? And as well, the Planet X is also connected to the so-called planet that wiped out the dinosaurs. I mean, this planet, they say, billions of years ago, with the Big Bang, which is a load of garbage. I mean, the world just really created itself out of thin air. And everyone just suddenly started speaking different languages out of nowhere. I mean, people just believe anything that they're told by the government and the media. Oh, because a bunch of Satanists, child molester, rapists say it's true, it must be true. Because the Rockefellers say, oh, we're not Satanists, we serve God. It must be true. I mean, wake up. As I said, this is the last time I'm talking about this because it's ridiculous. If people can't see that this is being pushed every single year, then I don't know what. I mean, honestly, you get more into this. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. What has the Great American Solar Eclipse got to do with the end of the world? On August 21st, 2017, millions of Americans saw one of nature's... Oh, now it's nature, is it? I thought God did it. What a joke. Most astonishing sights, a total solar eclipse of the sun. While many were in awe of the unusual moment in history, theorists believe it signified the start of the apocalypse by being the day Planet X entered the solar system. Yet they just said if Planet X was even anywhere near Earth, that we would have earthquakes. See what I mean? They're obviously full of it. They're making it up as they go along. They clearly said in this article, and they've said many times, if Planet X was anywhere near the Earth, I mean even anywhere near the solar system, we would have earthquakes, tsunamis. Not happened. Told the Daily Star the Great American Eclipse. Why do you think they call it the Great American Eclipse? Because they worship the eclipse. I mean, look at it. This is a joke. Aliens and Planet X, whatever. Seriously, honestly, like I said, if you call yourself a Christian and you believe in Planet X, you need to seriously study it, because Planet X is not in the Bible at all. There's no mention of it at all. This planet does not destroy the Earth. God destroys the Earth with vengeance. On Judgment Day, this planet is not going to destroy the Earth. God destroys the Earth with his wrath, not this unknown planet. I mean, honestly, and people say this is the planet from the Big Bang. Well, it seems to be in perfect condition, doesn't it? A planet that smashes into other planets, it's still a full ball. Yeah, whatever. I really believe this. Not. It's a joke. How... World End astronomer reveals 6 tarot. Yeah. It's not gonna end, that's the reality. The world's not going to end on the 23rd. There's only a few more days left. And when it does not happen, you will all say, and everyone will go, why didn't the world end? Why didn't the world end today? Why didn't it end? Because it was bull, that's why. But as I said, people can believe whatever they want. As I've said many times in my videos, don't listen to me. Read the Bible yourself, study it yourself, and you'll see that this is a load of garbage. Nobody knows the day or the hour but God. Nobody knows the year or the day or the hour. Simple as that.